Hey everyone, I'm on part 2 of my foundation overview, and I'd like to get through this as quickly as I can because I don't have much time to film. I want to start off with the NARS Sheer Glow because I always go back to this. I have it in Stromboli, which is medium skin with olive undertones, and it works very well for me right now. I've used Barcelona, which is medium skin with peachy golden undertones, and I've used that. I used it in December and February around Christmas time, and it worked well too. Now, Stromboli is medium 3 and Barcelona is medium 4, but for me, Stromboli works well now when I'm more tan, and Barcelona worked well for me in the wintertime. So maybe it's the different undertones. Maybe my undertones are more olive now, but they both work for me. I'm NC40 right now in MAC. I always go back to this. When I exchanged the Makeup Forever HD, I went back and got this. Very lightweight, gives flawless coverage. It's the one foundation I have that photographs beautifully every time. This gives nice light to medium coverage. It's buildable. It doesn't feel heavy. Looks flawless, but it's not going to give you full coverage. And it's not sheer. It's called Sheer Glow, but it's not sheer, and it gives a very nice glow. Really like it. I'll always go back to this. Next, let's get into the Avon and Mark. In Avon, I have the Smooth Minerals Liquid in pure beige. It's more yellow based than the pure beige in the Magix. This worked well for me in the winter time and in the beginning of the year because my skin was still on the dry side. And I like mineral makeup. My skin is sensitive. I like minerals, but I don't like the powder. If you want a mineral makeup without the mess, try this. I recommend for normal to dry skin. SPF 12, light to medium coverage. It's buildable. But when my skin's more oily, I tend to stay away from it because it can get too oily throughout the day. This is a foundation that I will go to when my skin is more dry and in the wintertime. It's good for sensitive skin, and I do recommend it. Next is the Magix Cashmere Finish. Medium coverage, covers like a dream, buildable, flawless coverage, photographs well. It's more beige based than the Smooth Minerals. I wore it once, and the next morning it seemed like my breakouts had flared up a little bit. It wasn't necessarily new breakouts, but the existing ones had gotten worse. The existing blemishes had gotten worse. And I'm not sure if something in this triggered that, so it will be a while before I try this again. If your skin's super sensitive, you might want to stay away from this. Mark is a division of Avon, and I have the Get a Tint Tinted Moisturizer in Buff Natural. Very sheer coverage, but I really like it. I've worn it alone for a smooth canvas, and I've worn it underneath the MAC Studio Care Blend Pressed Powder in medium dark, and it gives a very gorgeous, flawless look. If you have oily skin but you want to try a tinted moisturizer, I recommend this because it kept me pretty matte, and it did a good job at controlling oil. Another one by Mark is the Speedway Do Everything Makeup. I have it in natural. It's good at concealing, and it's good at an all-over light coverage. Another Mark foundation is the Mineral. It's new, and it's a mineral-based cream to powder. I have it in natural. Comes with a sponge. It reminds me of the Benefit Some Kind of Gorgeous. This can give you full coverage, medium to full. It's buildable. It does last all day. If you want more coverage, use the sponge. The Benefit Some Kind of Gorgeous is cream to powder. You need a lot for this to cover anything, and it fades off within 2 to 3 hours. I do not recommend it. I have the Tarte Smooth Operator, Agent 12, SPF 20, did not break me out, is not oily or greasy, covers well, is not heavy, perfect for summer and for winter. My favorite tinted moisturizer. Laura Mercier SPF 20 Sand. I received it in a swap on Makeup Alley. It looks like I have nothing on when I wear this. It's nice. It broke me out a little bit, but I only wore it once, so I don't know if this is the culprit, but there is an oil-free version that might be better. I just don't think it's worth the hype. I would never pay for this product, and I think that it's overpriced and overhyped. And I have the LA Minerals NoHo Glow, which is the light coverage in medium warm, and medium warm in the Hollywood, which is medium. I won an LA Minerals contest on Makeup Talk, and I received the whole set from them. I love it. Did not break me out, is not super cakey or super powdery like most mineral makeup. It's very nice, and I'm very impressed by it, and I will continue to use this, and I would repurchase. It's good for when your skin's oily. I like liquid foundations a lot, but this is a very nice powder foundation. And the Dior Skin Forever 030, it's a sample. I do like it. I wouldn't purchase this because I think it's overpriced, but it does give a nice flawless coverage. I just don't really think that it's worth the price. It looks very good on. I've got a lot of compliments wearing it. I do have 2 BB creams, the Dream Girls by Skin 79 for juniors, SPF 30, comes in 1 shade. It adapts to your skin tone. But if you are past like NC 42, might not work for you. I have the Misha M Signature Real Complete BB Cream, SPF 25, hypoallergenic. I have it in shade 23, and I really love it. It adapts to my skin tone. It keeps me nice and matte. It controls oil better than the Skin 79, and it's great for sensitive skin. If you have sensitive skin and you want to try a BB cream, I suggest this one. And those are all my foundations. I hope that everyone enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, drop me a comment, and have a great 4th of July.